I do. Thanks for listening to me. I really enjoyed it.
Thanks for stopping by and taking the time to talk with me. If you think listening to me is difficult, imagine the extreme effort it takes for me to formulate these sounds that confuse you. My name is Davey, and I have been living at Phyllis Robertson Home since January 2020. Before I came here, I lived in an old-age home in Germiston. This was very far from my parents living in Pretoria, and they had no transport. It was also less than ideal for a youngster of 40 to have only senior citizens to share my daily life with. Not even one chick to chase. To be clear, I am not able to chase any girls anyway, since I cannot control any of my limbs to wheel myself around. I need to be pushed around in my chariot by a caregiver or another resident. I tried to use an electric wheelchair once which was donated, but my fingers were way too slow, causing frequent crashes. I do, however, use my charming smile to get attention from the ladies, and the visiting students from tax are my favorites. Because of my severe cerebral palsy and my stubborn brain's refusal to communicate with my body, I need assistance with all tasks of daily living. I depend on the caregivers for getting in and out of bed and onto my wheelchair, my daily shower, brushing my teeth and shaving, getting dressed, and diaper changes. They have to push me around to wherever I want to go and to take part in the various activities. I have limited use of one hand and can hold a cup or a spoon to eat pureed food. I don't have many teeth, as they've almost been ground away by a nasty habit of constantly gnashing for 40 years. When people annoy me, I deliberately grind my teeth because few people enjoy that sound. My parents brought me to Phyllis Robertson Home, knowing that they, both SASA pensioners, could not afford the fees and took a huge leap of faith. A fuel company sponsored my residence here until November 2023. My family and I are very grateful to them for temporarily adopting me and allowing me to enjoy this lifestyle. I still don't fully understand why they abandoned me, as they deducted the full amount from their taxes every year. It is their choice, and my conundrum. Currently, my OMA pays a small amount, and my SASA disability grant comes to the home. This covers only about 30% of my accommodation and the diapers I use. This resulted in a very serious arrears situation, which places unbearable strain on the finances of the organization that unfortunately receives zero assistance from the South African government. With no prospect of a new sponsor or sponsors, I will be transferred to a government facility in the next month. That is, unless you can help me. An amount of 15,000 Rand per month is required, or 150 sponsors paying 100 Rand per month. Every Rand can make a difference. Phyllis Robertson Home is a registered public benefit organization with SARS, and therefore, they will issue an 18A certificate for any financial assistance. If you have a business in South Africa, you can reduce the amount of tax you pay by an amount equal to what you pay for my sponsorship. Individuals can donate up to 10% of their annual income and receive the same 18A certificate to reduce their income tax bills. I love living at Phyllis Robertson Home, where I receive the care and attention I require. Every other resident is my friend, and we have lots of fun. This organization operates as a family, with disabled residents and dedicated staff. I do not want to leave behind the comfort and security that I've grown accustomed to. I was not given any options, whether to be born like this or not. I bear my inconvenient disability without complaining about how unfair it is. I just really wish I could decide where to live and what level of care I receive in future. You don't know me yet, and I may not be able to return the blessing in tangible form, but I can mention you in my daily prayers. I will be grateful to you forever, and I will pray that this blessing returns to you exponentially multiplied. If you are able to help me, please contact my assistant, J.D. Hewitt, for the information required to validate an 18A certificate. Her email address is jd-phyllisrobertsonhome.org.za. Her office telephone 012-326-4105, option 1, and her mobile phone for calls or WhatsApp messages is 082-922 5075. I am, of course, just kidding about the PA part. She is the manager of Phyllis Robertson Home. Payments can be made to the First National Bank account 62282689214, or you can use any of the online payment links below. In all cases, please add your name as the reference, followed by Davey. This is to ensure that your funds are not used for repainting the roof or fixing the gravel driveways where wheelchairs cannot ride. Now I know, you cannot help everyone with a sad story. You may already be helping another person or organization. In that case, you possibly know someone who may be able to help me. May you be blessed for hearing me out and considering helping me. Davey Smallcombe.